Is it recording? Oh. Hey guys, I'm Alyssa. Just in case you don't know who I am. I'm Francesca. And remember Manalo. Golf has existed for over 500 years. It is said to be started by King James II of Scotland. On March 6, 1457, Parliament banned golf for a while because it was said that archerers of Scotland were not practicing their archery and instead played golf. The earliest golf clubs were wooden and made by craftsmen who made bows and arrows. Eventually, blacksmiths created clubs out of iron. The earliest golf balls were stitched out of leather and filled with feathers. Now, we're going to talk to you about the clubs we'll be using today. This is a driver. The earliest golf drivers were made out of wood, but the material changed because of World War II, because the world had a supply of titanium and iron for weapons and whatnot. Drivers were made out of iron to experiment at first, but later it became the official metal for drivers. Drivers are meant to hit a golf ball at long distances from the beginning of the fairway to the hole. The driver provides a 7 to 12 degree angle. Here is a putter. Once again, it was made out of wood and eventually made out of iron and titanium. The putter comes from the Dutch word putten, which is to roll. Putters are meant to roll a ball onto the grass for short distances to reach the hole. The putter provides a 7 degree angle or less. Of course, we can't have a golf presentation without Tiger Woods jokes. So, a lion wouldn't cheat on his wife, but a tiger would. In an inelastic collision, the two objects colliding do not stick together. When the driver head hits the ball goes flying. If the mass of a driver is 0.453 kilograms and the mass of a golf ball is 0.0459 kilograms, and the ball was hit at a velocity of 2.9398 meters per second, what is the velocity of the golf ball? The next topic we'll be talking about is projectile motion. When a ball is hit at a certain angle, the ball travels in a curve-like motion, like a parabola. With certain equations, one can find the velocity, distance of where the object will land, acceleration, and how high the ball goes in the y direction, theoretically. If the velocity of the golf ball is 29.0137 meters per second from the momentum equation, and it is hit at an angle of 11 degrees, how far will the ball go? When does Mark golf? When does she golf? She lives near a driving range, right? Or something, or she lives near a golf course? Yeah, she lives near a golf course. Okay, next we'll talk about friction. Sometimes when you're putting, you have to use more force because of the friction of the grass. Friction affects the movement of the ball. If you do not hit at a certain force, the ball will not move. If the friction constant of the grass is 0.36 and the angle is 4 degrees, then what is the acceleration of the ball so that force can move it? So quiet. Good job, Dad. Now it's time for another Tiger Woods joke. One time, I rented a movie about Tiger Woods called My Favorite 18 Holes, except surprisingly, it was actually about golf. Good job, Dad.